I'm here inside the example template course that we've created for this department, and what I'm going to do first is walk through all of the elements inside of this template, and next I will point to resources that can be used to build a course that looks similar to this template. So I'll start with this landing page. The landing page that we decided on for this particular example is called a dashboard, and this is a custom item that we created, and the dashboard contains what Blackboard calls modules. These modules are actually widgets, and they're sort of news feeds. They give information on recent activity that's going on inside the course, and in this case we added a little widget called My Announcements, and this will provide a feed of any recent announcements that the professor has made for this course. There's also a report card that lists any recently posted grades. And then there's the to-do widget, which lists past due items as well as upcoming items within the course. And these are any items that have a due date associated with them. So this is the dashboard, and this is the landing page. In a moment I'll explain what that means in more detail. The next item we created is called a home page. And this is a content area. This is where some of the actual information files and images and videos and that kind of thing will reside. So this is a content area that we created. We called it a home page, and it has two main folders. And it's important inside of courses for the navigation to be crystal clear, and many of our courses within the college contain these two principal folders on the home page. One is called Course Essentials, or something to that effect. It could be Course Basics, and this folder will contain information like the course outline, maybe some professor bios, critical information the student needs in order to succeed inside of that course. On the second folder, in this case we named it Weekly Lessons. It might otherwise be called Weekly Modules or Weekly Notes or something to that effect. And this contains everything the student needs from week to week related to this course. So it might be lecture notes, it might be self-quizzes, and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go first into Course Essentials and look at some of the examples we placed there. So Course Essentials has some placeholders here, and the first placeholder is the course outline. So here the professor could add the PDF or the link to the course outline for the course. Here's a program timetable, an exam schedule, student success folder, and I believe the division is going to come up with a pooled resource for the student success area, a professor bio, other student resources the professor might choose to post, an orientation guide, and college policies. That might be a link to the college policies page. So these are example placeholders of what might be placed inside of the Course Essentials folder. And I'm going to use these breadcrumbs here to go back out into the home page. So we just looked at Course Essentials. We're going to click now on Weekly Lessons. And within the weekly lessons, there are learning modules which will contain information the student needs from week to week. So this is organized by week. If this were a 7-week course, then it might have 7 modules within it. And likewise for a 14-week course, there would be 14 modules. And if the student clicks on that module, then they would get a table of contents for that week. And so it might contain things like Word files, PowerPoints, links to assignments, and that kind of thing. So back out into the home page, we just looked at the two principal folders for this home page. Next on the main course menu is a link to assignments. This is another custom item, and here the professor would post links to any assignments that they have created in some kind of electronic format. So it might be Word files, or it might be links to the actual assignment using the assignment tool inside of Blackboard, and in a moment I will demonstrate how to add items there. There's a group sign up link where students could enroll or sign up for any group tasks that the professor has created. And then finally, and this is quite critical, My Grades. It's very important to add My Grades to the main course menu so that students can see a list of all of the items that are attached to the gradebook. If you haven't added My Grades to your main course menu, then it's very difficult for students to be able to access that list of grades that you've posted for them. So that was a quick overview of the template that we came up with collectively. Next, I'm going to talk about how to actually create these items.